In this video, in the next two videos, I'm going to share some of the openings I found very effective and surprising. I want to share my approach with very specific variations of 3 openings. You will be surprised how much you can win with this approach, as many players out there are not prepared for these lines. So without further ado, let's start with the first weird opening with white. I'm going to start with the very famous setup of the Italian game, but not the main line that you maybe know already. So e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, bishop c4. Until now, I'm sure you are already familiar with this, whether you are a beginner or an advanced player. So here, instead of doing the usual stuff like c3 or knight c3, which is also very common, here what you need to do is, as weird as it sounds, take here. Okay? And if the king take, then you sacrifice in the second time. Yeah, crazy. Here. And if he takes, the idea here is that the queen comes over the corner and going to take 1 or 2 of these. Now let's see the different responses of black and what to do for each one of them. So, okay, so takes, here. And now, the worst option for black is here, because if he goes here, then you punish him on the spot. He can't protect the knight, he has to go here, and then you take, and you will also take this one, right? He goes here, and then it goes here. The black king is totally exposed. You have 2 more pawns, and the other pieces are equal. So yeah, white is totally winning here, see the evaluation bar. The same is true for king e7, right? Queen takes, and the same principle here. You can't protect the bishop, and then you take the bishop, and you also have 2 pawns more, and you are totally winning. Now let's see what about g6, which can be a good response for black, so you need to be careful here. If you take here, then you are threatening both this and this, but if black goes here, you are in trouble. But first see, what if a reasonable, might seem reasonable for some players to do here, you know, to open your bishop for development. Then you can see the evaluation bar. Black is worst because I take here, and if you goes here, then I castle, and you are in very much trouble, as you can see. Okay, I can go here after you take, and with tempo, development, and you are in problem. But if he doesn't go here, but rather pick this move, queen e7, which is a very strong move, then you should not take the rook here, because if you do so, then black takes here. You can see the evaluation bar, and let's say you go here, take here, and you are in a really messy problems. If you take here, you can go here, take here, and then you threaten here. So very bad condition for white. But instead of taking here, you can go here. Okay, now it complicates the situation all over again. And now if black if he block with the queen, it's not that it's a problematic. You can see the evaluation bar. So after king g7, you want to play this one, right? Attacking, pressuring the center. And a lot of players will play here, right, with tempo attacking the queen, but it's a very bad move because you just take with the queen. And again, you and the opponent are equal in terms of minor pieces, and you up with 2 more pawns. So if you're winning, you can see the evaluation bar. And if he takes here, then you just can go here or here. It's not that matter. I think it's here better. And yeah, if you take here, then you have check here, and then you are here, and you are far better. With the idea of coming here, you have check here and mate. So it's very dangerous for black, as you can see. And let's say you don't do that and you simply go run away with your bishop, then you are still not that good position, because after castling you still have the idea to go here and here, open up all the king sides. So the most common move played online is knight g6, which can seem consolidating the king side for a bit, but after taking bishop on c5, then I told you the ideas earlier. You want to castle, go f4, developing, and you can develop a nice attack on the king side just for the minor piece that you miss. In fact, this is what happened to me in one of the last recent games I played online, and I will show you step by step the analysis of this game in a few minutes. Now let's see the most powerful move for black in this situation. Remember, a lot of players will not play it, but if they play it, you can still punish the black. Let's see, king e6, it's the most powerful move for black, but still you can go here and then here and then f4, and if he goes away to here, and a lot of players will play it because it seemed logical, right? Then you go here, and all this idea I talked earlier, which is very aggressive for white as a compensate for the minor piece. But the most accurate move is go queen f6, right? Suggesting queens trading. And you have to trade queens after taking the piece, because you have 2 pieces less. You have to conquer 1 place, and then after taking here you have to trade queens. So now let's demonstrate what I explained you earlier in real life example of me playing against a player who has the same rating as I do. More or less. So e4, e5, knight 3, knight e6, bishop c4, bishop c5, and then boom! I surprised him. I think he took the time to think here. You see 10 seconds in the opening, it's quite rare because he was shocked by it. And then you remember another sacrifice, right? And then the queen comes in, and he decided to block with his knight, okay? And then I took the bishop, okay, and then he made d6, okay. Very logical move to expose his bishop for development and to make my queen back to her base. However, what I did here was queen d5 check, and then it's better, by the way, it's better than here, because if we make this one, you need to go back here, right? And instead of that, what I did, when he goes there and he did that, then you can take the pawn over here and you already have 8 pawns and he already remain with 5 pawns, right? So knight e7, d4, rook f8 and castle, and this is playable, and it's very tricky because he already has 1 piece more than I do, but I have in return 3 pawns, not 2 pawns, because I took here, which is, I think it's a bit of a mistake of him. 3 pawns, right? 3 pawns. This one, this one, this one. And these are together, if I can take this one, this I can make a free pawn in this file, and yeah, this can be very dangerous for black. So let's go on, and now f4, right? Now I threatening to simultaneously attack both the bishop and the knight, and let's see what he did. So he ran away, and f5, because I can trap his knight over here, right? He has no spot to move. See how dangerous it is for black. So he should have played something else. Let's see. Maybe like something like this, I can see. Okay, so let's go on. So he sacrificed in return, and then I got back my minor piece, right? I'm slightly better or equal. Took, and here I went there. Development. And you can see I'm already winning here. Attack the queen. Check. He just had to. You can see that, yeah? Because here he just have to. If he goes here, I can even take here and then checkmate him too, right? So he just had to go here, and then I just had a free bishop. Nami. Very tasty. And yeah, back to here. Here I'm going to be winning. Look how miserable he is now. I'm attacking his knight. Check, yeah. He's already lost. Yeah, you have to be careful because he's planning to mate me here. So I just went back, very solid. And then, yeah, now I'm threatening this pawn, creating a pass pawn. Yeah, this is just winning. Yeah, here already resigned. So this was the Jerome variation of the Italian opening, a very unusual setup with 2 sacrifices of pieces which will shock your opponents. And just the shock itself will provide you an advantage. psychological advances in your game. So don't use it in classical games like long games against very strong players, because they will probably win you in a slightly better ending game. But online game, blitz, bullet, rapid chess, absolutely you can crush your opponents with taking advantage with the 2 pawns again, the 1 piece, and a very major attack and very tactical game. I like tactical setups, so use this opening in white. Tell me how it goes for you, whether you could be able to take advantage of the weird setup. If you have notes, question, or just share how it went for you in your games, please let me know in the comment section below. If you liked this video, please hit the like button, and if you're interested in more surprising opening with black, not with white as was here, hit the subscribe button so you won't miss those videos. I'm gonna share very surprising and super effective opening with black, one against e4, one against d4, so don't miss those. Subscribe, and we'll see each other in the next video. Bye for now.